less than P data end equals 561 data start equals 69 greater than. Wow, what a brutal night it was at the SCG. You'd expect a club celebrating the 20-year anniversary of its historic 2005 premiership to rise to the occasion. But instead, the Sydney Swans put on a performance that coach Dean Cox didn't hesitate to call unacceptable and embarrassing. On a night meant to honor champions like Adam Goodes, Barry Hall, and Jude Bolton, the current Swans were completely outplayed by a fired-up Adelaide Crows side, who stormed to a staggering 90-point victory. Less than P data end equals 994 data start equals 563 greater than right from the bounce. Adelaide brought the pressure, and Sydney simply couldn't handle it. After an opening goal by Hayden McLean gave the home fans a flicker of hope, the Swans were steamrolled by a devastating 7-goal second quarter from the Crows. By halftime, Sydney had managed just 1 goal, while Adelaide had racked up 12 unanswered majors. It was a demolition that silenced the SCG and turned a celebration into a wake. Less than P data end equals 1430 data start equals 996 greater than. Cox didn't mince words post-match. With legends of the club in the stands and a packed crowd hoping for magic, he called the performance far from the desperate, ruthless football that made the 2005 Swans champions. Instead, what we saw was ill-discipline, panic under pressure, and wasted possession. Despite leading the Crows in clearances and contested possessions, Sydney gave away costly 50 meters penalties and lacked composure. Less than P data end equals 1715 data start equals 1432 greater than. And yet, Cox isn't ready to give up. There's going to be some tough sessions, he warned, signaling that change won't come easy. But it will come. If they're willing to do the work, they'll be fine, he added, still holding belief in the squad's ability to turn their season around. Less than P data end equals 2065, data start equals 1717, greater than. Meanwhile, Adelaide coach Matthew Nicks, himself a former Swan, could finally celebrate a win over his old club. It praised the evenness of the team's effort, where every player contributed, and the Crows' famed forward line clicked beautifully. Their underrated backline also deserves kudos, restricting Sydney to just 5 goals for the entire game. Less than P data end equals 2394 data start equals 2067 greater than. There was one bright moment, seeing Adam Goodes back at the SCG, smiling and standing tall among his 2005 teammates. Fans were overjoyed to welcome him home after years of absence, and his presence was a reminder of the pride and legacy this club represents. But the current team has a long road ahead to earn that same respect. Less than SEEP data end equals 2669 data is last node equals data is only node equals data start equals 2396 greater than. As Paul Roos jokingly said during halftime, maybe those 2005 boys should have brought their boots, because on this night, the ghosts of the past outshone the reality of the present. For Sydney, it's back to the grind, and they'll need to fight hard to keep their season alive. Stay subscribed for more videos.